What is up, everybody? Welcome back to OPC Sports Talk. Back with some more sports news for you. It's been a while, but hey, we know the headline of the story. It's Cam Newton. But before we get into the headline of Cam Newton's story, we got some other news in the books. Let's get some of the NBA news. A lot of NBA news in this one, boys. There'll be a lot of NBA news in this one. The Sacramento Kings have signed Corey Brewer. He's a small forward, and he's from the remainder of the season. I believe I think he's 34 years old, and he's had to play this season, but he has 13 years in the NBA, so experience, not bad. So there you go. Next NBA topic, we have the Portland Trail Blazers. Trevor Ariza opts out of the resumed season, so he's not going to play. A lot of NBA players are opting out of the season. This man is one of them. He's opting out. He ain't want to play. He don't want that COVID, which is fair enough. The Los Angeles Lakers' Avery Bradley is also opting out of the resumed season. He's their guard, and yeah, he wants to spend time with his family, and he doesn't want to get COVID. Who does? Who wants to? Who wants to get it? You know what I mean? More people who are opting out of the season is the Brooklyn Nets. Oh no, my bad. The Brooklyn Nets, Wilson Chandler is opting out of the season, and so is DeAndre Jordan for the Brooklyn Nets. Those two are opting out, and they do not want to play in this resumed season. A lot of players just don't want to do it. But with them opting out, Brooklyn had to go get somebody, so they signed Tyler Johnson, the shooting guard, and yeah, he's 20 years old, so you know what? Not bad, but they did lose two people. They got to get some more back on the train. Actually, they did. Never mind. You know what? I was going to say this for another one, but I might as well just do it now. The Brooklyn Nets, Spencer Dinwiddie, has also opted out of the resumed season, and the Nets then signing Jamal Crawford, who, you know what, he's 40 years old, and it's good to see him come back to play on a team that actually does kind of need him. So there you go. Brooklyn Nets, I did some more for you guys there. What else we got? J.R. Smith is now a Los Angeles Laker. He was the leading candidate to replace Avery Bradley for the Lakers, and then he did. J.R. Smith, now coming back with LeBron James after their time in Cleveland, is now able to play with him in the Lakers. So yeah, you know what? Pretty good if I do say so myself. So there you go. Dallas Mavericks have signed Willie Cauley-Stein. Oh no, sorry, they didn't sign him. Willie Cauley-Stein is sitting out. He's sitting out. He's not opting out. He's sitting out. So there you go. What else we got? Oh, yes. Before we get into this, we'll switch back to basketball in a second. There's one more basketball news we got to get to, but we got to switch to a football little topic here first. Max Turek. He was a former USC center and a 2016 third-round pick. I think he went to the Chargers. Unfortunately, he passed away at the age of 26. After reportedly collapsing while hiking, he was dead, which is unfortunate. The man, I believe, would have had a great season ahead of himself in the NFL. If you look at some of his tapes, if you haven't looked at his tapes, go check out some of his highlights. He was a big guy, and I think he could have actually become one of the best offensive linemen to play the game. But unfortunately, life decided to cut that short, and he's passed away. It sucks because he just got drafted and his dream got canceled before he even started, which is it goes to show you what life, sometimes, yeah. Anyways, that's that terrible news. Moving forward from that, we're going back to basketball until we get to the final little talks of Cam Newton. Vince Carter, the 8-time All-Star shooting guard. After 22 seasons in the NBA, he is 43 years old. He has decided to retire from the NBA. So congratulations to him. Let's see. We gotta check out. Okay, he averaged 20 plus points for 10 consecutive seasons from 1999 to 2009, including 27.6 in just his second season. Carter spent his first 61 out of, first six and a half. Okay, my bad. First 6.5 seasons with the Raptors before trading to New Jersey, where he spent 4.5 years. Carter spent time with the Magic, Suns, Mavericks, Grizzlies, Kings, and Hawks across the back end of his long career. He was a profile dunker early on with a 2000 slam dunk contest win. Among his most memorable moments, Carter steps away 22nd on the all-time scoring list with 25,728 total points. The man had a career. The man's a Hall of Famer. There ain't no doubt about that. If you got something to say about that, take it up with somebody who, well, actually, you can't take it up with anybody because you're just wrong. You're just wrong. Vince Carter stepping away from the game. It was kind of time for him to do so, but at the same time, the man did a hell of a job in his career. New England, here we go. We're getting to the nitty-gritty of things. First of all, New England got a little bit of punishment for their Spygate, was it Spygate? No, they filmed the Bengals on the sideline. That's right. So, the Patriots have been fined. They've been stripped of their third-round pick for illegal filming. You guys want to know what happened? Okay, stripping New England of its 2021 third-round pick, finding the team $1.1 million, and blocking the Patriots TV crew from shooting games during the 2020 season. The Patriots were found to be filming the Bengals sideline ahead of the matchup last season. The team said it was for a documentary, but the NFL determined it was a violation and makes the move. Well, here it says tonight, but it wasn't tonight. It was a long ass. It was in June 28th. This is the third time in the last 13 years that the Patriots have been stripped of a draft pick, having lost the first rounder over Spygate and Deflategate. They're setting records over here. In New England. If you want to ask me, that's not enough from them. A third round strip and only a $1.1 million fine. Mate, they're paying their quarterback less than that. They got fined more than they're paying their QB. Think about that for a frickin' second. Anyway, speaking of their QB, Tom Brady left to go to Tampa Bay, as we all know, and in comes in his replacement, Superman MVP in 2016 season, Cam Newton. They signed him to a 1-year inventive Landon contract. I think that's what it is. I think that's how you pronounce it anyways. I don't know. The man was an MVP back in 2016 and 2015 season. Newton, he was the number one pick back in 2011. Spent 9 years with the Panthers, earning an MVP award and an NFC title in 2015. But he's battled shoulder and foot injuries over the last 2 seasons and will need to prove himself now at the age of 31. He'll have a chance to compete for a starting job in New England. He's not competing for a starting job. He's got the starting job. Let's be honest. Cam Newton's got something to prove in his career after the Panthers really screwed him over in his whole thing, making him look like a dick. Obviously, if you've seen some videos of him down the gym working out. He is relentless, and he wants to get right back into winning games, proving everybody wrong, especially the Panthers. So I can't wait to see what he does in a New England uniform. New England gets rid of one quarterback, but then comes in and takes Cam Newton right under the wings. So Bill Belichick doing what he does best once again. And I think, they waited for this deal really good. I think this was what Bill Belichick's master plan all along. He waited for the plan to finally come into full motion, snooped up Cam Newton when nobody else was going to do it. So Yeah, and people are like, oh, why didn't he do it right away? Blah blah blah. Because he wanted to see how everything played out, and nobody needed a quarterback at the time. Nobody was just gonna come and go, yep, I'm going to take Cam Newton right now. Nobody needed to do that. Like, name a team that really needed to do that. Broncos, they don't need to. Drew Lock's locked up for them. Fun joke. In Denver, they want to see what they got in him. You want to ask what about the Colts? I heard the Colts need some. They have Brissett in the back, and now they have Phillip Rivers for a year. They didn't need Cam Newton. They had their QB situation set up. Carolina just took Teddy Bridgewater, I believe. Bridgewater, right? Yeah, they just took Teddy Bridgewater under their wing. There's no, they didn't need to bring back Cam Newton after releasing him. You can go through all these teams. The Raiders, they have Derek Carr, who I think is a very good quarterback still, and Marcus Mariota just got signed by them. Again, no team really needed a QB. The Redskins, people were saying they have too many. They have so many freaking goddamn quarterbacks. Alex Smith, Dwayne Haskins, what's his name? Damn it. I forget his name, but he played for Minnesota. You guys know what I'm talking about. But there's Bill Belichick, mastermind of the game. He got his guy, Cam Newton, Carolina Panthers. Or former Carolina Panthers, now New England Patriots quarterback. His jersey's already selling. I mean, like, damn, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's gonna do it for this one. If you have any debate questions or you want to let me know something, tell me in the comments down below or DM me on Twitter. Link in the description down below. It's always there. Go check it out. Hit the follow button while you're there, and while you're down pressing the link, doing the link, it takes 2 clicks. You gotta press the more options, and you gotta press my thing. It takes you. Subscribe only takes 1 click. Scroll down. Boom, you're subscribed. Turn on the notification bell if you want or not. It doesn't matter to me. Just subscribe. Check out the videos. Come in. Even if you watch it for 2 seconds. Just click it. Helps me out. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.
Well, the Cowboys said it many times.